So why homeschool? Why classical conversations? When you asked the question, I thought, well, this is going to be easy. But then when I started really thinking about it, I must be honest that the why now is so much different, completely different to the why when I started. When my oldest daughter was 5, my husband landed a job that moved us inland and away from the city and any decent schools. And I started homeschooling, which is something I wanted to do from birth. I wanted to be home with her and homeschool, but financially, that was just not an option for us. And I thought back then that my job as a homeschooling mom was to prepare Claire for the real world, to get her into university, a job that pays well, and that's a respectable job. And I tried to mimic a school at home instead of homeschool, but after a couple of years, I progressed to Charlotte Mason style, and we started loving learning, and just it became part of our lifestyle. My viewpoint is completely different now. We joined CC when Claire was 10 years old. She's now 15, and we changed countries. However, she's still weekly in contact with her friends from CC now, so that she's made lifelong friends. And my youngest is 6, Chelsea, and she's now in her second year of CC. And at first I joined in on a CC information meeting, and I was not impressed. The host she hardly explained what a day would look like besides the community day. She wasn't showing me what the curriculum looks like, just what the outlines or guideline looks like. And like, why is there a guideline but there's no curriculum or textbooks and things? So I was very confused by that, but I joined anyway. I loved the idea of Claire learning alongside friends, and honestly, I lacked in confidence. I thought that a trained tutor, well, they're going to be much better at teaching my daughter than what I am going to be. Only once I started CC did I understand how the system works, and once we were into it, it was just, there was just no other method of teaching that would have worked for us. After some time and a deeper understanding of what classical education is, I understood and I was very attracted to the whole concept of the trivium. I found it to be such a natural progression from grammar to dialectic to rhetoric. It's logical and it made sense. My children's education is less focused on job readiness and more focused on forming character, virtues, spiritual development, having a well-trained mind and a heart, finding the true and beautiful in a world that tries to hide it, and just finding order in a big mess. And that is why we use classical conversations. It develops an ability, a skill set in children to see the bigger picture and to recognize the truth. And employment has become a byproduct of this rather than the purpose of their education.